Find product links below and hundreds more videos on my channel.
Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Superflash LED 100A. This is a 100 watt LED light. It has a single LED bulb, which is very powerful, and this does allow us to be very creative with our light. It does allow us a lot of light in a small package, but it does have its ups and downs. But overall, this is something I would love to be able to work with if I was able to get the fan of it down much quieter. And I love these things for both photography and video. And quickly regarding that, photography lighting with continuous light allows you to see the light as you're working with it. For me, it's an invaluable tool. So for me, it's really important. Costs £118, if I remember correctly, which is a great price for a light of this power. And so the build quality on the outside, pretty good. You know, made of a mix of metal and plastic, which is pretty all right. And I had to fix things here. The internals were made by people who have no idea how to put a screw into something else, and it just doesn't make sense. Basically, it was falling apart. They didn't even... by the way, do not open this unless you're a qualified electrician. I know what I'm doing, but do not do this kind of stuff. Safety warning. Yeah. So pretty much all the electronics themselves, I can see that they bought things that work fine. You know, so the way that it works in China, to the best of my understanding, is that different factories buy stuff from each other and eventually end up with a product. So they bought electronics and fitted them into there, and they seem to be okay. And the electronics survived being thrown around inside this metal case on the way from China here. But basically, there were, where there should have been 8 screws holding this thing in place, no, sorry, not 8, where there should have been 12 screws holding this thing in place, there were 2. I fixed it up, and I didn't have to change anything with the electronics, just had to connect everything to the body of the unit. Someone else got a unit like this, said that his arrived fine. So for him it was fine, for me, not so much. If you get a unit that was put together by someone in the factory who knows how to connect a screw, then it's pretty good value for money. We're getting a light here that's very powerful, and they are available in daylight balance, in daylight color versions. This is not the daylight balanced one because I couldn't find one. But okay, so the reflector that came with it was a little bit loose, and the system for locking it in place isn't fantastic. I mean, it's fine. It fits like that. It's a Bowens mount, which is a pretty common thing. You get a lot of accessories for this. A couple of zip ties on there, and that makes it just hold up against the unit well. A grid on its own. It is something that allows you to just focus the light in more and controls the spill pretty well, depending on the one that you get, maybe £6 or £8 or something. And you can buy this together with that. This kit was about £20, together with some gels, which it came with. And it fits really well, it's adjustable, really nice quality barn doors. Let's take a look at this thing. I'm gonna keep the barn doors on, but I'm gonna remove the grid. Let's power this baby up. As you can see, very nice and bright. Gives us a nice circle of light, not having any color changes at the edge of the light. Without the reflector, what we would end up with is a light that just sprays light everywhere, which for some people is really important in a light like this, because it allows them to fit it into certain light modifiers like umbrellas and things like that, and they know their light is pretty much going to go in a very wide direction, all the way from the bulb. Basically, they call it a bare bulb sort of setup. So, so for some people that is important. As you can hear, this thing is loud. If this is in the same room as you while you're recording audio, you're going to hear it. If I shut the hell up for a second. That's 65 to 70 decibels of noise. This is a light that is amazing for photography work if you like continuous lighting, and for music videos, things that don't require audio. Again, amazing light for the money. So really, really good value if you get one that isn't in pieces. Let's check it out. That's 158 Celsius lux reading right here. So it's 5,000, we could say 5,500 lux, which is lovely. It's nice and bright, which I like. And okay, let's see how much power this thing uses. Do not, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, play around with electricity, because you could fry your dick off or something. I don't know. It's dangerous, don't do it. 140 watts of power being consumed here. By the way, the mount here is really nice to work with. Very, very strong mount right there. We have it pointed up there at a 5-foot umbrella, silver umbrella, that is reflecting back onto my face. And a nice soft top light. Nice side light, as I've done with all the other comparisons in this series of reviews. Okay, so what I've done here is I've turned the camera down to ISO 100, and the camera is set to daylight white balance. And here we've got the super flash, and as you can see, it is too warm. So we've got a half CTB, so that's color temperature blue gel. We have 4,000 lux, and without it, yeah, 6,500 lux. So we are losing some light here. So let's quickly compare that to the EF100. And we have a reading of a little under 10,000 lux. Thank you for watching. Hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. Hope you found this not too long. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!